Storm Track 12.
We are catching a break right now as we approach the midnight hour here on this Sunday night, but it's been a soggy, messy one across much of the Twin Tiers here today. Check it out, looking down towards Johnson City. Again, you notice the glimmer on the streets from that rainfall that has been around again for most of the day, but the saving grace again is we are just a few degrees above that freezing mark here in Binghamton. There's the extent of that storm system. You notice the counterclockwise rotation with the center of it all the way back into Minnesota, but on the warmer side of this system, plenty of precipitation overspreading the eastern part of the country from the Great Lakes over to the East Coast. And again, you notice where the dividing line has set up right to our east in the Catskills, mostly rain to the west, but you start to see some pockets of freezing rain the further east that you go. Again, right now, many of us not seeing any precipitation at all, but over this 2-hour loop, you can see those pockets of pink that have been in southern Delaware, northern Wayne, and Sullivan counties. Those are the locations that have seen the most freezing rain thus far, but it's expected to continue when the precipitation arrives again here over the next few hours. And you notice why. Temperatures near 40 into the middle 30s the further west that you go through the heart of the viewing area. But then you go back to the east. There are some cooler temperatures embedded within portions of the Catskills, and those are the locations likely to see that freezing rain continuing tomorrow. So later on tonight, that cold rain comes back. It continues into your Monday for much of the day as well. And then again, that freezing rain is still going to be out there in the far eastern part of the viewing area with some ice accumulations likely because of how persistent this freezing rain will be. Down trees and power lines not out of the question as we continue onward. And you see again, there's that pocket of freezing rain, the pink still popping up to the east, and then rainfall for everyone else. And notice how this continues and just stays in waves basically into the morning tomorrow and continuing into the afternoon and evening. But thankfully enough, as we get towards the dinner hour and beyond, things finally starting to quiet down a little bit, maybe just a few lingering rain and snow showers out there as we head into New Year's Eve. But for the most part, everything is finally done with by tomorrow night. So the storm does at least quickly move out of here and doesn't linger for a number of days. But notice again, the ice accumulations where those freezing rain showers will be most persistent is in the eastern parts of Otsego, Delaware, and Sullivan counties. Could see up to a ½ inch of ice. And again, that is enough to down those trees and power lines into those locations, make travel very tricky. And then notice the sharp cutoff. We can still see a 1/10 of an inch to a 1/4 of an inch through portions of Wayne County. And then it's all rain beyond that to the west. So again, it's a sharp cutoff, but these areas could see some pretty high impacts from that freezing rain. And as we go throughout here into your New Year's Eve, things do start to finally calm down. Lingering rain and snow showers on New Year's Eve. And then we're just dealing with some clouds and lake effect snow for New Year's Day. There's those temperatures not changing all that much. Warmer to the west, cooler to the east, all the way through the night tonight into your day tomorrow. And then we do get some colder air on the backside of this into Tuesday as we mainly stay in the 30s then for your New Year's Eve. So again, tonight, that steady rain will return. We'll see that freezing rain mainly to the east there, and much of the same tomorrow. Rainfall here through much of Broome County. But again, we're talking Delaware, Otsego, Sullivan counties, continuing to see that rainfall or freezing rain, making travel pretty tricky. And then we finally quiet down by New Year's Day.
Just in time for the New Year's celebration.
That's right. Hey, that's the good news here. We are getting this all out of here before that arrives.
Absolutely. Thanks, Damon. Now it's time for a check on sports. Nicole Menner joins us now with the look ahead. Nicole.